Well, hey guys. So today I just want to give you a brief story. It was Sunday, and we had an appointment at 10 o'clock to go look at a house for my dad that we were talking about if we should, purchase it and then let him rent it. It's super nice. It's always been a dream of mine to be able to help my parents out, right? But, anyways, get up about 7 o'clock in the morning, go to the bathroom, do my thing. We eat breakfast about 7:45-ish. And then I have a little bit of a flare up, nothing bad, but I really needed to go. So I run, do my thing again. And now I'm starting to stress a bit, right? Because I know I have a 10 o'clock appointment, and you're probably thinking now, well, it's a little after 8. You'll be fine. No, that's not how my mind works about this. So I go probably about 4 or 5 times to the bathroom and try my best to do something and get completely evacuated. I constantly have the feeling that I'm not fully evacuated. So I'm struggling with this. And this is getting to my mind, of course. Well, it takes about 20 minutes to get there, a 20-minute drive. And right up to the 20-minute marker, I'm at the toilet doing what I need to do. And still not feeling fully evacuated. And this was the 5th time. Yeah, sorry, that's the lawnmower. Sorry for this in the midst of everything. Anyway, we get in the car. I feel okay. I still have that little urge that there's still something I need to get rid of. But I'm all right. We drive there. I tell my wife that, hey, I'm not feeling this. I'm not 100% confident. I'm not feeling right about this. But we go. She does her best to distract me. We talk about many different fun things. And then as we drive up on the last part of the little journey to get there, on the very road the house is at, I feel an anxiety attack coming on, and it's coming on pretty strong. And I'm like, oh crap, I need to find a toilet like now. And of course, when you go see a house that somebody else owns, you're not just gonna run in there and then of course use their toilet for your emergency. So I'm kind of panicking. I'm thinking, what can I do? I park the car. My dad's already there. Get out of the car. And my brain is going Mach 30 by now. I'm trying to think, where can I get to the nearest toilet? Where's the nearest toilet? And there's really none around. My mom lives 10 minutes down the road. I'm thinking I should just get in the car and rush down there and use hers. And of course, the next thing is it available? She only has one in her little house, a very small house, townhouse. She using it as her husband using it. Yes, she's divorced from my dad, so that's why that's putting it that way. So, trying to get that figured out. But then what I do is I start thinking about some of the breathing exercises that I've been reading and studying so much about. And I instantly try to do my whole diaphragm, deep breathing. I think it's called diaphragm. Forgive me if that's wrong, but I'll get it right. But the way you breathe through your gut more, or your stomach area, than your chest area. And I immediately start doing this, and I try not to be, apparent about it, because there's other people there who wants to look at the house, and I don't want them to be, oh, what the freak is going on with him? What's he doing? But it just so happens that breathing this way kind of makes my gut relax, and that makes my brain relax. And that really just helps me out. So, and then of course the realtor comes over and begins talking to me and all this stuff. So his distraction, my wife's distraction, and my breathing techniques actually gets me out of this anxiety attack, and I'm good to go. And we walk around, everything's fine, look at the house and everything. Of course, we're there for about 20-25 minutes. And of course, once we're done with it, I'm going, hey, I need to get in the car, I need to go home. So not much talking, and my wife is totally okay, gets in the car with me, and we go home, and everything is fine. And of course, go to the bathroom, and there's nothing. I mean, I got nothing that I need to get rid of. Nothing. I am completely evacuated. But it's just that mind thing, and that leads me to the whole mind gut connection. And I will do an episode specifically on this, but there is a mind gut connection. A lot of people say that there isn't, and when a doctor tells you that it's all in your head, of course, it's not 100% true, because we do have, as IBS sufferers, a more sensitive gut, and we respond more to movement, to different things. But there's also a lot in at least for my sake, there's a lot going on in my head about this. When my gut moves, I'm going, oh, what is this? What's going on? And then it kind of goes into a spiral. There's a little movement. I think, oh no, what is this? And then, it just keeps getting stronger and stronger with me, because my mind keeps going Mach 30. And I think a good way to explain the whole brain-gut connection is that, think about if you have to go do a presentation, or if you have to be up in front of a lot of people, you got to go do something where you really got to, perform. You get that feeling of butterflies in your stomach, right? And there's no butterflies in your stomach. It makes no sense, but it's your brain is actually making you a little bit nervous, getting you excited, and that's actually affecting your gut and the whole stage fright thing, right? Where you really have to go pee right before you get on stage, and that's totally not the case because, but it's just your whole fight or a flight mode, right? So, your body is getting rid of whatever excess that it doesn't need if you're getting into a fight, if you need to run away. So it's something that we have had all along as human beings. It's natural, but it's just very strong for some people. So that the brain-gut connection here is what I'm trying to talk to you about, of course, is that there is this connection between, so your brain and gut actually communicating with each other. And it's not always the best form of communication. So for my case and for many others, I read so many posts about this on Facebook that people are going, oh gosh, I wish I could get rid of this stress of getting these thoughts as soon as I have some movement in my gut area, or my gut cramping up just a little bit, nothing major, just a little bit, I immediately panic and start this whole train of thought where this is, oh no, I'm about to have a flare up, and then the anxiety comes on, the panic comes on, and all that stuff, and it just keeps going on and on. So my point here is, of course, there is a connection, but also that it is controllable. And I've found that just breathing techniques really has helped me out a lot. And then there's also other techniques that you can use. Like, I've said this before, that I use the Cesar Millan technique when I feel it coming on. I shush myself to kind of get my brain out of it, snap it out of it, like he does with the dogs. And then, of course, if it continues on, I begin my breathing techniques, and then that really helps me. And after that, I can move into, using other things to trick my brain into thinking there's something else going on. And here I use a little bit of pain. I bite my finger ever so slightly. I don't bite it hard, of course, but I just bite on it a little bit, just enough that it sends signals to my brain that something is hurting here, and then the focus goes to my finger instead of my gut, and that has helped me out tremendously as well too. So this was just my quick talk for the day, my vlog for the day. This is what happened. I had that anxiety attack right before I was going to go look at the house, and just to follow up, we didn't get the house. It wasn't what we were looking for, but anyway, so just a story for the day. Be strong, stay with it, and yes, we can do something about this IBS, and go do it.